What is happening there, guys? Fallen from OTB here, coming at you with another war video here. And I must say, we've got some awesome content to show here from the last two wars. And I must admit that the clan right now is at a peak performance. And couldn't be happier with how things are going. Going right into this here, this was kind of a war that never existed, but we were dealing with a lot of TH10s going on, and this was our first perfect war in quite a while now. We've come very close on so many occasions, but enough said. We're going to jump right up into this puppy here. Starting on number 2 with Snow King coming in with his beautiful La Lune ability right here. And he's going to do the old the Zap Quake La Lune strat because look at that core right there. We got a big open core. Almost got both of them down. Just missed it here on that second one, but that's okay. It's not going to be that massive of a deal, even though that was part of the strategy. So he's able to get some really good clearing right here with fewest amount of troop space possible. A really easy funnel to get in there. Golem's going to definitely take the damage, but it's just doing its job, and he just needs this kill squad to get up to the Inferno Tower here, and the Queen, of course, if he possibly humanly can. Gonna get that good rage right down there. Queen's gonna benefit right now, clean out all those TH10 structures right there for now. Really solid kill squad right here with fewest troop space possible, as you are going to need that later in the attack. Queen's finally going to work her way up and deal with this Inferno Tower and a couple other defensive structures while she's at it, and waste no more time. We're about to get right into this thing here. And Giant down there to tank. Look at him. He's going astray. Alright, here comes the boys right now. Targeted loons here on these defensive structures. And look how much that kill squad had done. It had already taken out a decent, at least third of the base. Leaving a really good pathing here for loons to be able to come in. So a couple loons are taking the flak here, but he's trying to kind of go all in on taking out these outside defenses and deal with them now over later. Gets over that Inferno Tower, and that thing's going to go down here. And with just a little bit of a flick, that other air D goes down. Couple Teslas left right here to deal with, but it's already an overwhelming force that the loons are dealing with. The point of the attack is to be able to overwhelm these defenses, and especially when you're dealing with TH10 stuff, or not entirely built, but still you're dealing with TH10 that, you're dealing with the Infernos and all those extra structures to be able to take down. Beautiful attack here by Snow on number 2. Awesome job. What more could you ask for right there? I couldn't do it. Being a TH10, I did not 3-star that base, unfortunately, so good for him. Good for him. Thank you, Snow. Sagras, number 3 right here. Doing his old, doing the old pump game right here, and so he's going to start a little wizard out there on the easy structures, get that business down here, create a better funnel for kind of moving forward here. Golem goes out, couple wizards to back it up there. Really wide pathing right here that he's got going on, but he's going to be able to take care of this whole side of the base. And especially when you're using 3 golems, that's you got to be able to cover some ground. That's a lot of troop space. Got to get a big benefit from them. Here come the ladies here right behind. The Wiz Tower is now still kind of taken by the golems right there. King kind of goes in here. Queen's starting out around the outside. She finally works her way in as she needs to. A couple witches do go around the outside right here, which sometimes is not a bad idea, but anyways, we're getting the full benefit. We got a rage in the core here. These air defenses are being taken down as he has back-end loons to be able to deal with them. Pay attention to the fact that he did come in away from Queen, but with pretty high hopes that no matter what, the Queen is going to be overwhelmed here. King's going to bust down those skellies, finally work his way in towards the Queen, which he's pissed off at right now. She has got to die. Uses the Queen ability here, still has a full King with an ability. Back-end loons here to be able to deal with the outsides nice and slowly. And 1 air D left, just about to go down here presently. And now he's got full reign on whatever he wants to do with the outside of that base. Sometimes patience is great. Sometimes you want to get them in there and deal with it so the core can survive a little bit longer. Still has that golem at full, or looking pretty healthy at least right there. King goes around the outside, queen there for the cleanup, and this base is dead. Wonderful job here by Say, bringing the OTB classic attack, the old, whatever you want to call it here, the Golo Wee Wee. Sweet job, man. Number 3 is dead. We're going to do one more. We're going to jump up to number 9. The Schlong Dinger. Just wanted to welcome Schlong. He's an old friend of ours, now here to war with us indefinitely. And kind of a weird base. Sometimes that can be tough. But he's gonna play into the fact that we're not dealing with too heavy of structures here, not too much defense. He's got some really strong heroes as well. So he's able to do a split kill squad here, which I respect a lot. Being able to take this really in hard here up top and clean out such a good pathing that where you can obviously see there's just a straight line now of defenses to deal with, and that is the kill squad doing a wonderful job right there. Loons, he's kind of sending in targeted loons from different areas where these lavas are coming in to tank. The loons are kind of clumping together in a way, in a good way, and being able to move together throughout the map here. Really cool spell placements as he's getting things to move forward. Looks like the couple lavas have busted there. And, just a really good job to be able to evenly work his way around this base. Good haste spells up right there to make sure everything's going to be moving correctly, and he just absolutely dominated this base. It's over pretty much right at that kill squad at the very beginning. You can kind of see that the split kill squad was a really effective choice here, and even if it means expending a couple extra troops, to get those 8 wall breakers in there, he was able to save a jump. So really good job. Pleasure to have you here, Schlongdinger. And okay, so good war, perfect war. They didn't show up. They were partying the whole time. So that's over for them. Wonderful job here. Going into our last war, which was just one away from a perfect, but TH10 business here. So let's get started on what do we have here. Number 3. So I'm going to be showing a couple of the same guys here. Apologies for that. I had to show these attacks because we see these bases quite often, and people, want to know how to beat them a lot of the time, whether it be a YouTube base or prove different ways to be able to beat them. So he's going to start here on a strong defensive side here with a golem, and slowly be able to work his way forward here with the wall breakers. Everything's going to move in just fine. And he's hanging on to his heroes so they don't take too much flack. Finally, Queen's going to be able to come back snipe. King coming behind that golem, which now we've got that jump up. We're going to lead our way towards the Queen here without too many issues, really. It's a pretty open space to be able to do that. Good entry point to come in for a kill squad here on this base. So he's got the poison over the CC. The CC is going to be going down here pretty shortly. King's going to... King's going to go down, but the damage is done, as they say. Queen's got her ability to take out a couple last structures, and just barely got that one there. Take out that puffer. Okay, we're starting on the outside. Once again, targeted loons here. This whole side is already collapsed. There's no threats or anything like that heading forth so far. Tesla finally locks onto a couple loons, but the Tesla is going to go down. Pretty nice deep rage right there, which is going to make sure that the loons get the benefit out of those middle defenses. And that last, that third air defense is going down right now. And then the very back end, he's got the option to bring in that hound that he just kind of back pocket hung on to there. Gonna get the domination in here. Wonderful job. That's finally that Tesla goes down, or the whatchamacallit, there we go. The Expo has gone down, and on to cleanup here. Wonderful job once again here by Sagris. We do have another attack from him in here, just because it'd be stupid not to show. That's a domination right there. He's able to hang on to some spells and everything, so wonderful job. He's got that business taken care of without any issues at all. That was number 3. We're going to jump down to number 8 here. Oh, hey, how about that? It's Sagris. Hitting number 8, so once again I had to show this because we do have a TH9 Dragon Attack. Now this is a maxed TH9, not the most impressive heroes in the world, but you know, when he's gonna zap that one of those air defenses right there, start a couple funneling troops up there to you know, obviously look out for the dragons later as the kill squad is coming in here at about the 4 or 5 o'clock area. And once again, nice and wide, he's going to cover a lot of defenses here around the outside to be able to get everything to move forward nicely here. So now, obviously, the goal is to take down all 3 of those air defense, which he had to bring enough to be able to do that. And, you know, it kind of works like how a La Lune would work sometimes with these dragon attacks, because you have to be mindful of both pathing, potential traps, you got to pay attention to the heroes, the clan castle is always a big issue. But he's going to get this down with ease right here, as 2 air defenses are left standing, but 1 goes down right there. Dragon's going down, and Queen has an easy snipe right here, and also the ability to be able to easily take care of these outside defenses here that dragons can get hung up on sometimes, or they can die to them. So he's got all the dragons here moving forward. He wants them all to be, you know, pretty close together. And at the same time kind of moving, you know, getting that good pathing forward. As that rage goes down, Queen is dealt with very easily right there. With rage dragons, you're going to have a wonderful time here taking care of everything. Maybe a couple extra dragons went around the outside right there when maybe they shouldn't have, but that's okay. As the dragons are moving forward, there's really not many defenses left, let alone to stop a dragon attack. No real air D to have to worry about right there. This is going to be kind of a cinch for him at this point. He's just rocking through this base. These dragons are moving. And, you know, you just don't see this happen too often. And quite frankly, there aren't many bases that you can have set up to be successful at, you know, pulling this off. But when it calls for it, sometimes it's all about bringing the right thing. And that is certainly the case right here in this attack. As we speed this thing up here, a wonderful job coming in from Sagris here. His third attack on the video. I'm just going to name it Sagris's Playground, because he's having his way with it. What a good job. Great dragon attack. Couldn't be more happy about how that's going. We're going to jump down to number 11 here. I just, you know, I always say this, I wish I could just show all of them, but I can't. We're already at 13 minutes, and I got, like, a couple more here. So, here's kind of one of those bases where big core, he's going to elect to bring the hogs to this, and he definitely always likes to bring witches as well to his hog attacks. And, you know, just to kind of make that kill squad a little bit stronger. And this was a great base to bring those extra witches with, because there's not an issue bringing extra, you know, kind of a kill squad, or a healthier kill squad to be able to get the job done, when you know you're going to be able to speak for all these defenses that are going down. You're taking stress off the hog attack itself and making it so hogs have a better pathing, not to mention trying to defuse as many bombs as possible along the way too. So, kill squad here is taking down a good portion. Okay, CC is dead. Everything's moving forward. Hogs are moving forward as well here. He's got 3 heals for these hogs, which he's got a perfect spot right there to be able to keep them bad boys up. Kill squad has made it way farther than they should have already, but that's, you know, that's why you go healthy on that. Still 2 heals to go right here. Outside defenses have been sniped down a bit. Another great heal here to take care of all those extra hogs in that bomb right there. And really good heal there. And okay, good save, I must say. He could have led the hogs a little bit better, but how do you know those random bombs are going to be there sometimes? Sometimes it's just luck, what it comes down to. So Golem is still alive. This is cleanup time. I don't think you could ask for much of a better attack. A little bit of a weird kind of janky base, but sometimes that can mess people up. That can happen. Wonderful job here. Ben, you are the man, good sir. Making that thing happen. Let's see, that was 11. And oh my, I've only got one more, you guys. Holy cow, we're just breezing through this here. I kind of just stopped adding extra zazz in the videos. I just want to get right down to these attacks to be able to showcase, see if there's anything to be able to learn from them at all. So my crotch going for it. I must say, I'm a big fan of my crotch. I really think my crotch can do a lot of damage if needed. So he's our awesome kind of our TH 9 or 8.5 backup, cleanup kind of guy here. He's doing all the dirty work for the clan, and we got to give him respect for that. But here he is swinging a little bit high this time, trying to get rid of this base, trying to get it up and out of here. He's going to elect to poison that and dinging a little bit right here while we're at it. There we go. So we got a nice little kill squad right here coming forth. Going with the stoned go-ho right here. A really smart decision to be able to sometimes take down more open bases, or sometimes be able to do really good damage to bases that could out-level you potentially a tiny bit. Smart idea to bring those extra golems, and while you're doing that, that also means you've got to hang on to your heroes a little bit longer. You have to definitely make sure that they're not the ones who are tanking out there when you got 3 golems out in front of you. No need to use too many wizards here for this. Really, really nice jump here leading to Queen. Queen's going to go down without any issues, as he's starting on hogs right away. Right after, a couple bombs have been depleted down here, he's going to start these hogs, correct this pathing nice and early, and I think that that's the right way to kind of go about it. 1 bomb right there, which is no problem at all. Under the heel, the hogs have got just too much power to deal with 1 bomb at a time. And finally working his way into the 3rd quadrant of the base, and now just breezing by right there. No more heals are left, but look at all those hogs that are up right now. Enough to do the damage that's all you can ask for. A couple TH8 defenses left here, as those have gone down as well. Wonderful job here coming in from my crotch. This is really awkward to say. Yeah, I don't think you could do a better job at a base like that. Really nice option there to bring the stoned go-ho. And, what more is left to be said? I don't know. I'm not sure what else to do, and I feel like I have to do another one. Yep, I'll do the bully on number 2. Why not? Okay, this was a base Snow wanted to give a shot at. He was close, but he didn't quite get it. I figured I could bring my big bad bully La Lune to this thing. Easy jump up there. I like to put the jump down and then forget about it so it doesn't distract me too much. Lost a wizard down there on the pathing, but obviously you want to be able to clear that pathing away as the 2nd golem is coming in here. A couple wizards doing their job. I just kind of wanted them to move along a little bit. Good hero pathing and stuff like that. Poison up over the CC. The promise that the king is going to just rip apart this queen. No problem right there. Queen's going to get in. Couple hogs there, do some damage around the outside. Turns out I didn't even really need them. But whatever, you got to account for some troop space somewhere, right? So the kill squad's already made it farther than they need to. Let's start on the La Lune. Right about now, I was getting a phone call in the middle of this attack. So there's that. So I had to bring in some loons here kind of late, or kind of out of timing here. So that was my fault, but well, that was whoever was calling me's fault. But anyways, we got loons around the outside. We got rages when we need them. Trying to get the lavas more damage was a goal of mine, but at this point I was still kind of trying to recover, not sure what was happening. That big rage right there could have even been hung on to, but that was a hell of a cool spot to drop a rage. And this is just this is a pump fest, or this is a thump fest above all. There's really nothing that you can do, and a well planned out TH10 attack is going to be able to just stomp on almost any TH9 in the world. It's kind of hard to screw up, honestly, but at the same time, it's horrible things can happen. And good old last haste right there for the boys to move forward. So yeah, we're looking really hot right now. We're going up against a clan. This particular war that is Korean, so South Korea. And, you know, they've got the war wins, so let's see. Oh boy, someone left already? I hope not. This is going to be a decent war, though. We're definitely favored in this one. We do have Sagras, who's sitting out of war here for now as his TH10 is going. So congratulations to that. We are going to have a second TH10, and we do have a third who's going to be returning here pretty soon. So now wars are going to start to get a little more interesting and nerve-wracking. So anyways, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Nice little video here. I'm not going to be making any more promises for how often I'm going to make these videos, but I no matter what, I love to show the content, so it's going to happen whenever I humanly possibly can. Anyways, we do have a scrim coming up here, so I'll be doing a video for that with our WBT boys. So that's really cool, and we'll take one last little look right here at the updated wars here in the past, and you know, we did really good. We're not counting that last loss because it was against modders, and we still almost tied, and probably still would have lost to them, but not counting that, we do have a decent little setup right here, all the way back to when it began with Team WBT, and a couple other good buddies of ours we're scrimming. Anyways, before I lag out here, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. More war attacks to be had. Let's kick some ass. Let's get out there and continue this wonderful streak here, gentlemen. All right, guys, take care. This is Fallen from OTB, signing off.